Welcome to another episode of Talk to She. We have our second guest, a very special one.
Recurring guest.
Eric, it's your
Happy to be
Recurring
here.
books and
it's your third appearance already. Because
It's Carlos Moreno. Welcome, Carlos.
Charles.
I still haven't gotten paid, but I'm here.
That's fine.
Here for the boys.
You're getting paid with your with exposure.
I guess. Yeah.
With the thousands of people
Is
that
this
watch
positive exposure though?
It depends what you say today.
I mean, any publicity is good publicity, right?
Yeah,
We'll
I
see
guess.
what
I
happens.
guess you can
We'll see what
say that. I mean,
So how are you, bro? How are you feeling today?
I'm feeling a little battered. Definitely
Why?
Yesterday was tough.
What happened? What happened yesterday?
I just took the CFA level 1.
Congratulations, congratulations.
Thank
You guys
you.
are working really hard.
I was definitely working really hard. Well, that's why I wanted to apologize to everyone watching this. That you have to look at me like this. I have the beard because I've been stuck under house arrest for 6 weeks.
you look great. Let me tell you.
You look like a snack and a half.
Barney always knows how to make me feel good.
Of course.
Yeah.
If I was a girl, bro, I'd be on top of you.
Girl or boy,
With
yeah.
respect to Ale, if you're watching,
Yeah.
Carlos' girlfriend.
Carlos' girl.
Well, yeah. So
Shout out
fun
Ale.
fact.
Shout out
We
Ale.
went out yesterday, and then we came home today. I mean, they slept over, and then today we reviewed our Happy Dots, which was a review a few weeks ago.
Carlos, what you think?
Wait, no,
They-
but
they already came out.
before we say it,
Yeah.
is that it's 1:15 p.m. and we haven't had anything to eat except for Happy Dots. So
We had an operation last night. Completely failed. 4:30 a.m. trying to get the
McDonald's.
Couple McGriddles, couple hash browns.
Barney, the thing is that Barney said this a few
I said
podcasts
it in an
ago.
episode, yeah,
that
yeah.
is like you should never order McDonald's because it takes 25 minutes to get to your house, and then you forget by the time it gets here. Carlos did it, and we actually all fell asleep. But then we woke up when the McDonald's was here
Yeah.
at 5 a.m. Because I
Yeah.
look at my watch. I went downstairs to get it. Carlos sent it to the wrong address.
That
It was
a
50 minutes away.
I almost
massive
killed you.
failure.
I almost killed you.
Massive failure. But we got the refund, so I mean we're
To start off, it was terrible because there was no lunch. It was breakfast, and I'm not a big fan. I know you're a fan.
Nah, I mean, bro,
the McGriddle, whatever.
The McGriddles are fire.
I was already pissed by that, and then it took like 30 minutes, so I fell asleep. And then I woke up today with no McDonald's, and obviously never got here.
How many times a month do you eat McDonald's?
I don't eat that much McDonald's. Why not? I mean, you know what? I'll tell you.
Late
this.
snacks,
I'll
late
tell you this.
snacks.
I'll tell you this. We do with my roommates. We do get a lot of Burger King.
Shout out
They
roommates.
have a family special that's $30, and they have 2 Whoppers, 2 chicken sandwiches, 2 fries, and we just rip that. Whenever it's like 2 or 3 a.m. and we don't want to get anything, we don't want to cook, we get that. But McDonald's, I mean, that's the thing, bro. I mean, and this is what we wanted to talk about. New York, if you're gonna eat late, you either go to the deli and you get a sandwich, or you hit the $1 pizza. So like not
Fire.
that much McDonald's. Also, McDonald's in New York is pretty
Expensive?
sketchy.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Why?
Sketchy. I don't know.
The
It's-
people
it's
that go
so
there
weird.
still?
Yeah, it's like.
Remember
it's so weird.
once, I think it was sophomore year, we went, and some homeless guy like threw like a Coke or something and started screaming in the middle of the place.
There's always so many things that happen. Like
Excited to move there.
No, but it was fun. I mean, yesterday was definitely fun. Yeah, so I took the test. So this is the first time I'm kind of opening the bottle. So I haven't drank in like 6 weeks. So
Cap. Okay.
yeah, no, I mean, this is what I was thinking. It's like the hangover the first day. Yesterday morning was terrible, and I feel kind of bad because now I have to put in so much work to get the tolerance that I had before. You know, and you just have
Or
to
you can
suffer
just
it.
not try to get it. You know, you just,
No, I need it. I mean,
We've
the happy
talked
hours
about
in
it.
New York, they require it.
I lost all my tolerance from college. Now I drink and I feel like trash
I
the
feel
next
horrible.
day.
Like I was telling Barney, like when you guys leave, I think we're gonna fall asleep again, which is horrible because you just waste the entire day.
Yeah, I know, and you never get into your REM, like the best possible if you're drinking. And we're drinking. What,
How
3
do you
or
know
4
about
times a
REM
week.
sleep?
How much hours do I sleep a day?
No. How did you know about REM sleep? Did you watch our videos by any chance?
Yeah, of course. I mean,
Of course.
I've only consumed books and beers.
Since it came out.
No, I mean, how you sleep, bro. Falcon was helping me a lot with sleeping, actually. He sent me a couple of tips, bro.
Yeah.
Drinking, eating. You know, actually, right now, I'm following this thing called the 10-4-3-2-1 rule. Have you guys heard of it?
No.
Where it's like 10 hours before you stop drinking coffee, 4 hours before
I
you don't
think-
eat, 3 hours before you don't drink or smoke, and then 2 hours before, like you don't look at your phone. And those,
Ooh.
yeah, I mean, we'll see.
You're not looking at your phone 2 hours before?
No, I look at my phone 5 minutes before.
Nah, me too.
when I
That's
walked
why.
into the room-
That's why.
Terrible.
It's
when I
super
walked
hard.
into my
It's
room
super
today,
hard.
that you were sleeping, you were literally asleep with your phone like this.
It's super hard to not look at your phone before going to sleep.
Bro, it's
I do the
so
same.
hard. And it destroys you because there's supposedly it's like the
The blue light or
lights,
whatever.
The blue lights destroy.
you don't read before going to sleep anymore.
I never did. Well, yeah, I do, but after reading, I get my phone and I look at it.
He's not grabbing the phone after.
And bro, it sucks because I start watching YouTube to fall asleep, and then I see something on YouTube, and I'm like, oh, let me look that up, and I go on Amazon or like Twitter, and I look it up.
Yeah. You do it.
I need to use my phone. It's terrible.
So Charles, for the people that don't know you watching this podcast, if you have to introduce yourself, what would you say?
Oh, for us, I say I'm Carlos. That's my name. Nice to meet
Get
you.
deeper though. Get deeper.
I'm about to start working in asset management in New York. I'm super happy about it.
Big finance guy.
Big finance guy. I mean, all my family is finance, and all my boys are pretty much finance as well. I'm super excited because Barnard is moving to New York soon, and Falcon has something in the works. Hopefully, we can see him there too.
Hopefully.
Which is gonna be so exciting. I've been living there for 4 years. Love it. Like, it's definitely a city for your 20s, I feel. But I think now, once we get all the boys together in New York, it's just gonna be amazing.
Do you see yourself living there past 26?
Bro, I don't think so.
That's a good question. When do you think you're gonna come back? Do you want to come back?
I was literally talking to my cousin about this yesterday. It's like, I feel like I definitely have to be in a city. I'm definitely a city.
Yeah, for sure. Me too.
I mean, bro, I grew up in Miami.
Me too.
Massive city. So I think the options are London, New York, or Miami.
No way you're gonna move to London.
I don't know, bro. I think it's sick. I think it's like New York, but more chill.
You've worked there already, no?
Yeah,
and more depressing.
It's not that depressing, bro. It's really not that.
Actually, never been.
To say that.
I'm talking about my house. I've never been.
No, but it's sick, honestly. And no, but I think New York is definitely before you're 30. You gotta get out, bro. Because I mean, having a kid there, like settling down, like it's a lot of stress. Like, and the spaces are tiny.
No, but a lot of people move out, right? Like to New Jersey, Connecticut, like the surrounding areas, and they commute.
Yeah, no, and New Jersey's pretty cool too, and Long Island City, which is like to the east, like under the Hamptons and stuff. That's also a super nice.
But bro, maybe you make a bunch of money and you get an apartment in Park Avenue, 10,000 square feet, penthouse.
I wanted to get a dog, to be honest.
But you know what's the issue with that?
You want to get a dog?
Like, one of my big dreams is having a backyard where I can play like sports with my kids. Kind of corny, but like true. You can't have that in New York.
Definitely not. I mean, that's what I was.
Well, you go to Central Park, which is sick.
Bro, you know, my dream as a kid was always to have a backyard and a pool, and now, like I when I'm older, I want to live in an apartment.
And you never go in the pool, bro.
I never go in the pool. Like that's something that happens so much, or maybe it only happens to me. But I've talked to a couple people, and like you think you're gonna be in the pool every single day, and at the end of the day, you go in like once every 2-3 months. Like
I go in the pool so much when I come back from New York.
Right.
When I come back from New York, I'm gonna go, oh my god, beach, pool. Like, let's go, but...
And then after some time, like, that's it.
No, when I was reading in the pool is sick. I would just take off my shirt, get the shorts.
But you didn't really read in the pool if you don't take a picture of it and post it on social media.
No, of course. I mean, if you don't post it on social media...
Carlos, big social media guy.
Big social media guy.
No, of course.
Huge social media guy.
I gotta
big
show
influencer.
people what's going on, bro. That's what it is. Big presence.
So, what are you this summer?
So, this summer...
Wait, so you graduated, to tell the fans.
Okay,
so you graduated in December?
I graduated in December.
From where, bro?
From NYU.
Damn.
New York University.
So you're a rich kid. No, I did.
Basically throw away thousands of dollars in that. And so I graduated. I came to Miami since I didn't want to keep on paying rent. I was staying here until my job started in September. And I got this job working in a kitchen, which was amazing. Honestly, it was one of the best experiences I've had.
That's your secret passion, eh?
It's definitely my passion. I loved it, honestly. I've never felt so like when you go to work and you don't feel like you're working. Like, that's exactly how I felt. I mean, one time I did a trip to LA, to California with my roommate and one of my boys. And I missed the entire first week because I had to work on the weekend. And the first week, bro, they went to Sequoia National Park, all the national parks, Yosemite, sick.
And you missed it all?
And I missed the first week, but the second week was sick too because it was a road trip from LA to San Francisco and Pacific Coast Highway. And
nice.
Ended up going in a U-Haul, which I mean,
and sleeping there, no?
Did I tell you guys that story?
No. Actually, I haven't heard it.
When so basically it was 4 or 5 weeks before I buy my flight. Okay, we're going, let's go, put down the money. It's super expensive because it's very far, but let's go. And the whole plan, like, I bought my flight arriving in LA and leaving in San Francisco. So the plan was, we're going to do this road trip. For those of you don't know, the Pacific Coast Highway is like a highway in California that's like super famous because it's like on the coast. And it's like beautiful. And like, for me, the craziest part was that it was sea to the left until Japan. Like, you know, like that's the Pacific.
That's crazy.
Here, like you look at the sea and you're like, oh, when Cuba's there, like it's not open.
Islands, whatever.
There, it's like literally all open, and then to the right, it's mountains. So it's like ridiculous. Like for us that we live in Miami,
was it scary or not? Right? Because it's like it's pretty
scary in what sense?
You feel like you're gonna follow the cliff.
Well, no, so okay, that leads me into the next point. So 2 weeks before, I text my boys. I'm like, okay, we gotta get the car. Like, what's going on? Like, what are we gonna do? We gotta get the car. Like, what's going on? It's really expensive. And they're like, nah, bro, don't worry. 1 week before, I'm like, okay, let's get the car. Each time, it kept on getting more expensive because it's a multi-city. It's like it was literally like $500 extra to change it like from cities. And so obviously we get there and they're like, okay, we'll figure it out. So we're there in LA for 2 days, and then we're supposed to leave on Wednesday. We get there on Monday, we leave on Wednesday. And Monday, Tuesday, we don't even worry about it. We're going out, we're seeing the city, which, by the way, California is so different to the East Coast. Like, the East Coast, West Coast is completely true.
Did you like it?
Were you woke?
It's so woke. Oh my god, it's so woke. Everything is Instagrammable. Everything
really?
is Instagram. Everything's a picture, bro.
Like a coffee shop.
Bro, walking through Venice Beach.
Are there a lot of homeless like people? And
yeah.
Wait, so you went to LA?
Yeah. We started in LA.
Okay.
And bro, I was walking with Mati.
Bro, I can't believe like we talked to I talked to you every single day. We haven't talked about this trip.
Literally, bro. I mean, it's just this summer has been so hectic.
A movie.
It's literally, bro. This summer, it's been so hectic. Like so much has gone on, and all of it not according to plan. I feel like everything was ad hoc. Sorry.
Carlos was supposed to become a pilot this summer.
I was supposed to become a pilot. That's still in the works. I have the course. I'm gonna start soon. But yeah, I remember walking with Mati in Venice Beach, and he was like, "Bro, I hate walking through here because the influencers just approach you and they start making you do like challenges and stuff." And I'm like, "Bro, honestly, like
that happens. That's a thing."
Yeah, bro, and you see them, and they're literally doing like the challenges, the milk crate, bro, all that stuff. Really? Like they're freaking doing it. But we saw the skate park, which is sick. I used to skate.
Imagine Carlos with a beer, like puts the phone, he starts doing like a TikTok dance in the middle of it.
Literally.
Imagine Falcon and I with cameras like and books like interviewing people, bro. I think we'd thrive, bro. I think we'd do great.
We definitely didn't see any books YouTubers. So I mean that could be a new market for you guys.
Yeah, of course.
So whatever, you ended up getting the U-Haul?
Alright, so we got there on Wednesday 11 a.m. We pull up and we're like, okay, we gotta get a car. And we go to Avis. We go to Avis, the place.
What's that?
Like Avis, the rental car.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I don't know if you guys have rented cars, but no one goes to the place.
Everything's online?
Everything's online. No one ever, like, you don't go, like, before I was like,
not anymore.
And you're like, hey, I would need a car for these days, but no one does that. And so we were there, and we're like, oh, this lady was like, oh, we have one car, but the car has to get here at 3 p.m., and it's going to be $2,000 for 4 days. I'm like, okay, like, this is not working. I mean, I told him, I was like, if we don't eat for the next
you did it online because you guys...
It was too expensive, and there was nothing. So we're like, okay, let's go to the place and see if we
show
can do it. Yeah. And I told him, I was like, look, if we have to pay $2,000 and we go and we don't eat for the next 5 days, we're going to do that. Like, because that was the whole point of the trip.
We're going to do, yeah.
And so we're there, we're figuring it out. Avis, this lady screaming at us, like, what do we do with this car? And I'm like, okay, let's see what's good with the U-Haul.
Sorry.
It's like, let's see what we got to do the technical way. Let's get him on the show, bro.
My grandma just called me. Sorry for
next
that.
Special guest, bro. Who knows? And it's like, bro, Wednesday, we're there. We're like, okay, what are we going to do, bro? 2 hours there with Avis, talking to that lady. The fees were under 25. So, and now we're like, okay, let's see the U-Hauls. Like, let's see. Like, well, what the hell? It's like, we go, we see the U-Haul, $700 for 4 days. The price is beautiful. Oh, my God, this is what we got to do. And now the best part is that no one fights to be in the front. Sorry, because we're on the front. Because it's literally us three.
Because it was three of you.
Why not? Another part of the story. So, and we get the U-Haul. We had gotten the U-Haul because a month before, we got a U-Haul to move in New York. Remember when I went to New Jersey?
Yeah.
And we get the U-Haul, and we're accustomed to the 3-seaters. You know, you have the one, the passenger in the middle. And we're like, okay, perfect. Like, we're going to fit. We're 3 people. And so we go, and we get it, and they're like, oh, okay, here's your U-Haul. And we look, and there's no seat in the middle. It's literally passenger and driver. 2 seats. So my boy,
is it safe to go in the back? No, right?
No.
There's no AC.
And also the U-Hauls suck. Like, okay. O sea, se va a desbaratar, pues. O sea, es como que it's literally like I felt every turn it was like I was like it was just gonna stop like in the cartoons.
Yeah.
You know, like when it just like everything falls
apart.
How long was the drive?
Bro, it was 8 hours.
Okay.
8 hours and 9 hours. So we get the U-Haul and there's 2 seats and we're like, bro, what the hell are we gonna do? What the hell are we gonna do? Because we have 9 hours. This isn't like a 2 hour that bro will sit in the back or whatever. So we go to Venice Beach and we buy a little beach chair. and we literally put it in the middle.
In the middle, because you have nothing in the middle. You don't have a
nothing, no console, nothing. We put it in.
And
the middle.
you also purchase a seatbelt and you put it in the middle.
Yeah, of course,
of course.
Safety is clearly the number one consideration for us.
Of course.
But it was hilarious because I'd be driving, and then Simon was sitting on the right in the beach chair, and every time I would accelerate, it would be like, and every time I would brake, it'd be like he would literally slide every time. And imagine it was 9 hours.
Did you guys take turns?
Yeah. We took turns. Which honestly, I hate it because I love to drive. I would have ripped it the whole. And honestly, it was one of the most beautiful things I've ever.
So you went from LA to where?
LA to San Francisco. So it's Pacific Coast Highway. It's like a.
And where you pass by?
Where we pass. Well, no, Santa Monica is in LA.
Do you pass by Oakland?
No, I think Oakland is like a neighborhood in LA in the east.
In the
I think it's East LA. Try the food there. Ridiculous, bro. I had birria, another influencer thing over here.
Big food guy, eh?
Big food guy. Big food guy. And I mean, we passed by El Morro, which was beautiful. El Morro is like a massive rock that's like with a lot of surfers.
So you passed by a rock?
We passed by a rock, but it was a big rock. Okay. You know, so it was fine.
No, but isn't the Morro supposed to be like a castle or? Because in Puerto Rico, it's a Morro.
Yeah,
it's like an old castle.
No.
It's different.
Different El Morro, but
might be.
No, and the seafood, it was insane and I mean, at the end of the day, we got there, which was the plan. And let me tell you, bro, the second that we got to Golden Gate Bridge, because that was like the end point. The end point was San Francisco, but the real end point was Golden Gate. Bro, we get to Golden Gate.
On the U-Haul.
On the U-Haul. Which another thing, bro, it was like 2 lanes. Like that, and going back. In a massive U-Haul, like driving through the night, like, and the U-Haul was huge. And bro, it was like we were passing every car by inches. And we were ripping 80, 90, going the speed limit, but it's fast and
safe.
And bro, it's like literally you go
80,
over
90
and
was
go
definitely a speed
80, 90 with a beach here in the middle.
And the seatbelt.
And the seatbelt, you know, we had every seatbelt, you know, we had 10 seatbelts.
Like the Formula 1 seatbelts.
Yeah, exactly, bro, you know, we love motorsport over here. But no, once we got to Golden Gate Bridge, that was like insane.
Charles, do you know I think I told you this, there's a race in California, I think it finishes in San Francisco, that is 200 miles. And what you do is that you do a relay with your boys, and you put up you get like a bus with like 12 people, and every single person runs 6 miles 3 times. So you alternate.
What?
That's fun.
Bro, we have to organize that.
Running there would be sick.
We have to organize that. You only have to train to run 6 miles.
6 miles is not bad.
You need some altitude.
And then you go in the bus, bro, and you get some drinks, some beers.
Yeah, and then with your friends, bro. I really want to pull it off. If we pull it off, that'd be insane.
Tell me this. I'm pretty sure after you run, they drink beers all the time. Like that's a
thing, because beer has a beer. Like when you finish a marathon, there's always I've never, the 2 races that I've done, I never had a beer after because I wasn't of age.
Yeah.
But the beer has like good qualities for like
the restoration.
Yeah, for restoration.
Happy that actually has electrolytes.
Oh, that's right.
Fun fact.
I feel like I'm recovering already from yesterday.
Yeah, beautiful.
It's like a Gatorade, right?
Beautiful, eh?
So Charles, what is your hangover? what's your hangover cure usually?
I'd say fatty foods. I think that's the best way to do it.
Which one?
Fatty foods.
I think
McDonald's, Shake Shack, Five Guys.
McDonald's and I share a bond, and I think our bond is Five Guys.
Yeah.
We remember when we did the Colombia. We did a summer program in Colombia 2 months. We had no idea what was going on with the food, bro. We didn't want to leave the campus or whatever, and we would literally go to Five Guys at 11:30 in the morning, and like we would eat lunch, breakfast, dinner, Five Guys.
Double patty with everything but no pickles.
Yeah.
Fries.
It was ridiculous.
And you get the medium fries, and they put like 3 more scoops in the bag.
It's ridiculous. I don't even know. Why would you get the large? Because with the medium, you get the large. You literally just put everything in stuff in it. Must be
Five Guys is one of the best places on earth.
I think it's the best fast food.
What's your favorite hamburger?
Wow.
I'll go first. It's, in my opinion, it's
fast food or restaurant though.
No, fast food.
Okay.
And Shake Shack counts as fast food. Like.
Okay, yeah.
I think it's Five Guys, Shake Shack, and.
You're a big McDonald's guy.
Yeah, but the McDonald's.
McDonald's, you get it for the fries,
For the fries. Best fries are McDonald's. I mean, it's just the OG.
Best fries.
It's McDonald's. The OG. It's the number 1. I think burger number 1 is Five Guys. Honestly, like they do it in the peanut oil. They have like the extra patty. They're thin. The smash burgers. Like, you know, smash burgers when you put a ball of the ground beef and you smash it like with.
I learned it from you actually when we went to Gainesville that we did that.
Yeah, I mean it's good because it caramelizes like the crust, and since it's so thin, like all you need is a really hot pan to get that crust, which is what you want when you have a burger. And I mean I think Five Guys.
What do you rate In-N-Out in the scale?
Bro, In-N-Out was ridiculous.
After or before?
Totally lived up to hype. totally lived up to the hype. It was ridiculous, and it was so fast.
And it's cheap too.
It was cheap.
Is the service like Chick-fil-A like really good?
Yes,
No.
bro.
Yeah?
Yes,
Yeah,
bro.
yeah. Apparently they're like very
It
picky
wasn't-
with their employees. Like they fly them out when they have to take them somewhere and stuff. I heard that about In-N-Out.
It's very old school.
I like the cafeteria
Very
style, and they only have like 4 things in the menu, in the real menu, and you have
We
the
love
secret
small
menu.
menus. We love small menus. When you go to a restaurant,
When people say we, who's we? Honestly,
we, bro.
People.
Everyone
Humans.
should love small menus, bro.
Great,
because
great.
the big menus.
we the people, like in the Constitution.
Yeah, exactly. Like the little
That's not the
song.
Constitution.
No,
that's the Declaration of
Declaration.
Independence.
Declaration.
Yeah. Sorry.
No, but
you're the host, bro. You gotta know this.
Yeah.
Huh?
You show up and it's like an 80s cafeteria vibe, and
Yeah, they
it's
have the little hats, like in
the
General
hats,
Office, bro.
everything, and like the colors. They sell merch, and then you have your single burger, double burger, shakes, and fries. That's it.
Yeah.
That's
No,
it.
you know how I am, hater of the hype. You know I'm a
Yeah,
hater
yeah,
of
yeah.
the hype. But then I was
We're
like,
gonna,
I
we're
gotta
gonna put
see-
here. We're gonna put here the meme,
meme.
that defines Carlos.
Yeah.
That's
We'll
the
see
meme that
meme.
defines Carlos.
I mean, I'll see the meme. I don't even know what the meme is. We'll
You know
see.
the meme, the one from The Simpsons, that it's like a guy.
Oh yeah, Lisa Simpson.
Yeah.
No, we're not.
No,
I'm
no.
a hater of the hype, but I was like, okay, let's see. Like, I gotta try it if I'm there, and it totally lived up to the hype. Like, it was literally amazing. Like the quality of the ingredients was great.
Have you had a Popeyes chicken sandwich?
No, and they're opening up one right next to my house.
Oh really?
We're on US 1 with Sunset.
I think
Mojo Donuts.
I think Chick-fil-A is
sorry.
way better than
I think
Popeyes.
Chick-fil-A is way
Better
better.
than Popeye. The sandwich or the restaurant?
Both.
No, well, the sandwich. What else you get? Well, yeah, it's people like the chicken nuggets and stuff. Dude, for me, this happened to me like 2 Saturdays.
Okay, so-
People might consider this a little depressing, but it's happened to me 2 Saturdays. For some reason or another, I was driving, like I was picking up something like up north, and on the way back, I stopped at Chick-fil-A because one of the few things I hate about like coming back to Miami is that I don't have a Chick-fil-A close compared to when I was in college.
Yeah.
That I had one right across the street.
That's a
And I
big
was
college
lit-
thing, huh? Chick-fil-A.
Bro, and
Big
like
college.
in UF in Gainesville, it was right across the street from the business school, so you would literally be finished up in class and you'd be putting up that
From-
whole-
From Phi Chi Lai.
Phi Del Alpha
This guy was a big. This guy was a big Sigma
big
Chi.
big frat guy.
Big Sigma Chi
Big
guy.
Yeah,
frat
yeah,
guy.
yeah.
Huge
Big frat
Bro,
frat
yesterday
guy.
we were talking about the frat houses, bro. How disgusting it was when JP's house.
Oh,
It
disgusting,
looked like
bro.
a frat house, bro. And bueno, you went to the Boston, the BU water polo frat house. Huh?
Disgusting.
Oh, yeah, I
Oh
went to.
my god.
I went to.
They were telling me they don't flush the toilets because when you flush the toilets, the sewage leaks.
Yeah.
Imagine that, bro.
Bro, I showed up. I showed up to.
Yeah.
No, saca the micrófono.
Huh.
I showed up to JP's house, and the guy, he's like, "Oh, you want to take a shower? Go. That's the bathroom. Whatever." I
Oh my God.
go in.
Mold.
I go do my stuff in the toilet. There's no toilet paper, so I go, JP, gonna have some toilet paper. He brings me paper towels from the kitchen. Like, here. I'm like, all right.
Bounty.
All right, fair. Like,
Did they
whatever.
have- you know
Like,
what's the worst case?
whatever. He doesn't have. He doesn't have toilet paper. He gave me Bounty. Whatever. That's fine. Jump in the shower. Turn it on. Look down. Fucking
Massive mold.
massive cockroach.
mold.
No, cockroach. A cockroach. Dead. And JP had been living there for 3 days already. And I'm like, oh, JP, there's a cockroach in the freaking shower. He's like, oh yeah, my bad. He goes, picks it up, throws it away.
It's just,
Like,
it's just
bro,
not-
you didn't do that while you took a shower? No, I just showered with the cockroach.
My boy, he's not
We
even
showered.
He's not even paying rent, and he's there. He's not even paying rent. He's one of the boys.
Bro, who had the fanciest apartment in college? I think it was definitely Barney's. Barney's was sick.
My
Barney's was
nice,
elite.
bro.
Barney was
Barney.
nice.
Also in like the outskirts of Boston.
Yeah, the thing is, like where Boston College is, that's like a fancy.
Yeah, I mean, well, I think your apartment, the one with Siwoni and with
With Mariana,
with
yeah,
Mariana
it was
really
it was a nice apartment. It was like a really like.
I thought it was very nice.
It was because of the design, and then your apartment. Well, because you were.
I think I had definitely had the worst apartment.
You guys didn't have a fireplace in your room though.
You didn't.
Had a big
No,
fireplace.
your
in my
apartment
room.
was definitely the sickest one.
Thank
One
you.
of JP's, I think JP's was okay. I feel like, I don't know, UF.
I was the only one with a
standard.
balcony.
When we had the fire
Overrated, bro.
Oh, you had the fire escape.
Fire escape,
Yeah,
we did.
balconies was overrated except for the time that you guys came, and we played BP in the balcony, which was sick.
Bro, that was so sick.
And the balcony was the
bro.
size of the table. So it was
Literally,
like,
bro, do you remember that the balls would fall?
Yeah, so
Oh,
we
yeah,
did it.
yeah,
Six
yeah.
balls that were
What we did is that it was 5 of us, so we would play 2v2, and whoever lost and made the least amount of shots had to go downstairs and grab the balls because it would always fall.
Yeah,
and then come
yeah,
back
yeah.
up and play that.
that was mid quarantine when we had nothing else to do.
Bro, that was one of the best trips.
That was such a good trip.
That was such a good trip, bro.
The summary for people that don't know is that they came to Gainesville, like we really all got tested before.
Yeah.
They came up to Gainesville because I was in Gainesville at the time. I had to
Bro,
move
that was
back
in
to
the
Miami
middle
yet.
of COVID, like,
Middle, it was
heavy.
after late April.
Yeah, not
It
even
was later.
vaccination wasn't even in our brains.
Yeah,
at
yeah,
that
yeah,
point.
yeah. And they came over where we did that. We just got like a bunch of beers and we just cooked. And it was beers and cooking the entire time.
I think we got like 200 beers.
Yeah, it was like
200,
crazy,
300.
ridiculous.
Over the weekend, not in one day.
Bro,
No, it was 3 days,
man.
I think the best part is we were pretty much quarantining. Like
Yeah, we were.
Yeah, we
pretty
did.
much quarantining. We wouldn't even go out. I think we went to 2 restaurants.
Yeah.
And that was the extent of our exposure.
We went to La Tienda,
society.
which Carlos loves.
La Tienda was ridiculous. When I'm talking about Mexican food, which I don't think Miami has good Mexican food.
Mm-hmm.
The place I went to yesterday, bro, right next to Pablo's house. You should definitely go, bro. Now you're gonna be here, bro.
Oh, really?
It's really good, bro. And the prices are $4 beers, which is
Good food.
Good food, bro. We had a tamal, we had some birria tacos. But at the end of the day, bro, I think that was one of my favorite trips that we've done.
Definitely.
And I mean, I think it was that one, the New York visit, where we did Compound Effect.
Yeah, that was fire.
That one and the Boston visits were fun too, but I think the New York one and the UF one.
Bro, we were talking about this when we filmed the episode for the 1 year anniversary, which you should watch. How fun was it filming that episode? It was so fun.
The behind the scenes, bro.
All the guys
landed us in jail or something. Like it was ridiculous. Like
Damn.
I mean, we're definitely staying true to the beers part of the book.
Yeah.
I mean,
like every other trip.
No, but bro, honestly,
Were you intoxicated when you were filming this episode?
Definitely, 100%. I mean, think about it, bro. We went. No, and actually, I think that's something that I told you guys that I think you guys can do better is the beer.
Get
rating.
intoxicated more.
No, bueno, that could always be done better. Bro, it's like yo siento que I'm going in so many tangents right now.
Hey, que queda 8%.
Yeah.
O sea, que hay que wrap it up como que en 5.
Claro.
Now we got the charger.
What was I talking about? The beers. Oh yeah, so the beers. One thing I tell you guys, I think you could do better in the rating. Like because you know what? You know me, my brain is always, bro, I have a million projects. I might get my beer, like, some...
Oh, yeah, you want to brew your own beer?
The Cicerón. Well, I'm going to brew my own beer and the Cicerón certification.
In the apartment?
Yeah. The Cicerón certification is, like, the highest sommelier, but there's different levels, and I think I might get the first 2 levels, like, to know about beers. It's, like, the first one is, like, 5 to 8 hours of course, and then the second one is, like, 2 weeks.
You take a course and that's it, or do you have to take a test?
Wait, is it for chef or for beer? Sorry.
For beer. Strictly beer. Like a sommelier.
Will you put it in your resume?
Definitely. Well, I'm putting my restaurant in resume and I'm a finance guy. Bro, because I think I've learned more, like, I think I've learned more in the restaurant.
Shout out Clias Moreno who paid for his entire NYU education. I learned more in the kitchen.
Another shout out to Clias, 40 years old. Do you see yourself with a restaurant or
both
as the head of a hedge fund? You can't do both. Can't do both.
I have to. That's the thing. They always know.
You can't be a head of a hedge fund and then go out and manage your own restaurant.
There has to be a way.
You know, do you really want to have a hedge fund? Like, is that your finance goal?
I don't want to have a hedge fund. Maybe an asset like I would like to have my fund. I think that's why wealth management is so cool. Is that you do everything. You know, you have like the aspect of hedge fund because you're a portfolio manager. You also have trust. You have like real estate. You can do anything with private wealth.
Yeah. And if Carlos had a restaurant, I wouldn't eat at that restaurant because I know where Carlos's hands have been.
Nah, bro. You know I'm clean, bro. That's something that I've learned most in the kitchen is that now I wash my hands every 10 minutes. Like it's literally I'm always washing my hands. I swear.
Do you miss the kitchen?
So much, bro. So much. It's ridiculous. Like the things that obviously I learned how to cook a lot. Like with my chef that is very classically French trained. Like great techniques. But I feel like I learned a lot more like about myself. Like about how to treat people. Like how to read people. Because it's literally like a military unit. Like, you really have to know how to delegate, like, where you are in the rankings. And there's a strict hierarchy. You know, you have the executive chef, you have the sous chef, and then you have the line cook.
What's your favorite dish?
I don't know, bro. I mean, that's a massive question, bro.
All right, let's do like a quick fire. What's your favorite pasta?
Favorite pasta? I love my vodka recipe. You know I love my pasta. That is my go-to. When people are visiting, that's the recipe that I make.
Okay. What's your top 3 chef?
Top 3 chefs. Number 1, I'd have to put a French one up there. Maybe Eric Ripe or Kovolu.
Yeah, he
went
I mean, like Anthony Bourdain.
Anthony Bourdain, I don't really...
Hype.
Like, he was a chef, but he stopped cooking. Like, he was a journalist. Like, I mean, and I'm sure his food was amazing, to be honest. But number 2, bro, you know what I really want to go... This isn't answering the question, but I want to go to El Cielo. Have you heard of El Cielo?
No.
It's
like heaven?
It's a mission. Yeah, it's basically.
You want to die? Is what you're saying?
I mean...
I don't think you're going there, though.
Yeah, honestly, I mean, the bets are open. You know, we got good odds over here. And this guy is the first guy who got a Michelin star, Latino Michelin star in the United States, in DC.
Respect.
He has, bro.
Rapping.
Está ganando billete, bro. He has
Billete.
hotels,
We love billete here in Books and Beers.
hotels, bro. Restaurants, Michelin star.
When I go visit you guys in New York, we'll do the
for sure.
We'll go to the Bernard.
So Carlos, final takeaway, best moment of the summer, best highlight to wrap things up.
I think all of them were great moments.
If you could relive summer, would you do something different?
Yeah.
Like the U-Haul.
No, well, no, the U-Haul was great. You know, I love the impromptu. You know, when you're traveling and all that stuff. But if I would relive, I think I would have wanted to take the CFA later. I'm happy that I did it, and it was definitely a grueling, process. I was 6 weeks, like,
to have more time to study.
Look at me, look at my career. And I'm happy that I did it because I have a great foundation for, now that I'm gonna go into asset management and refresh everything. I wish I would have taken it later because I would have wanted to work more in the kitchen, because that's something that I never had the time to do, and I'm happy that I found the time to do.
Right.
But I think it was a great summer though. To be honest, overall,
it was great.
I lost a lot of it to the CFA, but I think we had a great time, bro.
All right, and sorry. An official last question is: what are you looking forward to now that the summer is ending and you're starting this new?
I'm looking forward to Barnard coming to New York, and honestly, like straight up, it's gonna be so cool. I lived in New York 4 years.
It's gonna be a movie.
It was great, but I had my boys from Miami there, but now I have my real boys, coming, and you're gonna be visiting, and it's just gonna be so sick. Working, we have our schedules. I start going to the gym. Maybe go to the gym together.
Make money.
We finally not on the college student budget.
Occasional guest episode with Carlos. That'd be sick.
I think I was telling you before. I love my recurring guest role here. To be honest, I love to see what you guys.
We might give you 1% equity for being an assistant.
But you have to pay
it goes out of Falcon's
equity.
equity.
The memes that are like, when you go to your dad and you ask him for money, it's like, I'm asking for $100 million loan, 0% equity.
0% equity. Whenever you go out, Dad, I need $300, 0% equity.
I always bet on you guys, bro. I only bet on winners, bro. We do our diligence.
Thank you, Charles.
I love what you guys do.
Thank you. This was awesome. We've been wanting to do this episode for a long time. We'll some other time we'll do an episode with the Anthony Bourdain book.
For sure.
I have to read it. And
we'll do a kitchen episode. Maybe we'll do it in New York.
We'll do a segment like Carlos. If you actually like film and produce it, we'll do a segment that'll be like cooking with Carlos, and we post it on Instagram.
You're giving me ideas, bro. I got the ideas. You guys gotta implement them, but I got the ideas.
Motivation is another thing.
I think I would love that, to be honest. And I think end of the day, thank you guys for having me. I'm so happy to be here, and let us know what you guys want for the next one. I feel like there's definitely gonna be an next one. I love to be on
You're gonna be here again in New York.
But no.
All right, see you.
Signing off.